order of the regular meeting of the North Augusta Board of Zoning Appeals, of June 3rd, 2025. First item, roll call.
London Smith.
Kathy Stallworth.
Kevin Skaggs.
Bill Burkhalter.
And Jim Newman is absent. Next item was approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
I found two typographical errors and not two grammatical errors, and I've turned those into Tommy.
Anybody else have any changes to make?
I'm feeling okay.
Okay.
We all do.
All right. Motion approved as corrected. Nod your head. Yes.
Yes.
Since there are no other corrections, we'll consider them approved then.
Right.
Okay. All right, confirmation of the agenda. We only have one special exception to review. And anything else to add?
No, sir, nothing to add to the agenda.
Okay. The applicant for this, I'll go ahead and read what it's about, and then we'll talk. Okay. All right. The first item is ZE 25-008, a request from Sonora Solar Energy Engineering LLC on behalf of Sparkle Express for a special exception to allow a photovoltaic system pursuant to Table 5.1 Use Matrix and Section 5.5.7 Energy Generation Small Scale of the North Augusta Development Code. The request affects approximately 0.93 acres, Zone GC, General Commercial, located at 204 Edgefield Road, TPN number 006-12-05-003. The applicant wishes to install a solar support structure and roof-mounted solar panels at the existing car wash location. And I will start the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, I did call the number that we have on file for the applicant. I talked to a lady there that said the applicant was not available to talk to me. I asked if he was coming to this meeting tonight, and she said she didn't think that he was going to make it.
Okay.
It was an Arizona address on the application.
Okay. I have a lot of questions of the applicant, so I think I need him here. I don't know about the rest of it.
I do too.
Okay.
I just have something I didn't understand even after looking at their website.
Okay, so most of my questions are not for you, it's for the applicant. So, does anybody want to ask Mr. Tommy something? Any questions or? Okay, so the applicant's not here, so do you want to speak for or against it? And I'll give you our opinion since you're here.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to speak just a second.
Okay, so I'm supposed to swear you in, so.
Whatever you need to do.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do, sir.
And state your name and address, please.
My name is Gary Richardson, at 2535 Willow Creek Court in Evans, Georgia. I have owned that property at 204 Edgefield for 20 years, a little over 20 years, and the lot behind it where the old Jiffy Lube used to be. I sold the operations of my car wash company about a year ago. I am still the property owner and the landlord. And I'm not necessarily opposed to this, but I haven't been reached out to. And I certainly want to know what long-term effects that this would have on the property. I mean, I have a good long lease with them, but, our family's going to own the property after that. So I just want to make sure that I'm well aware of, if y'all decide to allow them to move forward, that I'm going to be protected as a property owner and the business owner. So.
How long is your lease?
20 years. I won't see the end of it.
So 20 years
I would like
from
to.
last year.
Yes, ma'am. 19 years with a 10-year option. So, yes, ma'am. So if it turns out that way, we'll be in good shape, but who knows how that goes. But I operated that car wash, like I said, for 20 years, and that was the first of many Sparkle Express. We ended up with 11, and we started right down there on 204 Edgefield Road, and this community has been very good to us over the years, and we've been tried to be good stewards in the community also.
Is there anything in your lease agreement that requires them to,
Yes, sir, it
is
is.
there any modifications to get your approval?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
And they didn't do that. And so I reached out to my attorney, and I'll be glad to read that to you.
Well, we can put it in the conditions.
Just so, you know, if they come back and y'all see fit that it's okay and they satisfy whatever, you know, I could look at it. But again, I want to make sure. But
I've got some concerns now too,
okay,
because the property owner should have been the one that signed this designation of agent form, not the person that's running the business. So before we come back, we're gonna need you to sign one of these for the company. Okay.
and I was well aware of that. I was a county commissioner in Columbia County for 8 years, and now I'm a state representative for the state of Georgia. And it was kind of surprising that I got this and being the property owner and that I didn't fill out the application.
That's your signature? by any chance?
Absolutely not. It is not.
Okay. Is that who owns it?
I own the property. Sparkle, that is my company, Sparkle Express Real Estate.
But that
Yes,
is
sir.
not your signature
That
here.
is not my signature.
Was the
Is that your name there? Because I can't read it.
I can't
That
either.
somebody has
So,
forged?
well, it's not my name. I don't know that they forged, but that's not my name.
I understand. I'm
Tell me again, I'm sorry, tell me again your name.
My name is Gary
That's
Richardson.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
I just need a little hint.
And what my lease agreement says with them, Section 8 of lease says, prior to any exterior alterations or any alterations affect the elements of structural or foundation support within the premises of any material to the electrical, plumbing, or heating, ventilation, or air conditioning system serving the premises, tenant must receive landlord's prior written approval, which shall not be unreasonably withheld, conditioned, or delayed. Tenant's request for such approval shall be accompanied by complete drawings and specifications submitted to the landlord. And that's what my issue is.
I'm probably more upset than you right now.
Yes, sir.
So this says property owner name, and it's got Sparkle Express.
Well, the company, I'm the
I see.
I'm the
Okay.
president of Sparkle Express
Gotcha.
Real Estate.
And did you designate this Amanda?
I haven't talked to them, and that was my concern. I've found out since I got y'all's information that they got 9 locations from me, so they're looking at other locations, and y'all's requirements is causing a variance of something. I don't know if other municipalities that they're in, whether it's going to be a variance request or not. So it could have happened and me not even knowing it. And that's my concern. Not opposed, but I've got to know more about, and they have to certainly satisfy.
And Mr. Chairman, from the city's point of view, from staff's point of view, we would like to get our records straight and our documentation straight. And this application has not moved forward with the proper signatures that it should have had. And I think you understand my concerns there, and concerns before the board.
So do we need a
Could you continue?
continuation or no, a
Please,
motion
sir.
to continue?
Yeah, let us have an opportunity to work through this. Mr. Richardson,
Yes, sir.
he may want to move forward with it, and give them the okay, or he may say, no, I don't want it, and then they can withdraw it. But at any point in time, and we go through this all the time in our office, it is the property owner, not the tenant, that has to give the permission. And in this case, staff, moving forward, we sincerely thought we had the owner's permission based on the form that we had. Obviously, Mr. Richardson here, we've gotten blindsided this evening, and we need to get it straight.
So do we have a motion to
And I'm
continue?
sorry, Mr. Richardson.
Not a problem, and I reached out to the manager that's overseeing them, and I told him, look here, until I hear from somebody, I'm not in favor of this, and I will be at the meeting letting people know.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it would have moved right through, and we would have had no idea.
Thank you.
Well, I thank y'all being thorough on it. I thank y'all for what you do to try and keep the standard of North Augusta. And from a Columbia County resident and a commissioner, I think y'all are doing an outstanding job over here, and y'all certainly have it going in the right direction from my viewpoint of the other side of the river. Just wanted to let y'all know that also.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind?
Yes, sir.
When you reached out to them, what was that conversation? Was you said they basically said that they were going to come to this meeting?
No, they did not say. He said he would try and reach out to the person that is doing it for that company and let them know that I had some concerns.
I got you.
So,
When we go off, if I could get your contact information, I appreciate it.
would love to do that. Yes, sir.
So we can
Absolutely.
have direct.
All right, do I have a motion to continue?
I move that we continue this, request for our special exception,
So,
for the car wash solar panels.
We got a motion, we got a second by Mr. Burkhalter. Any other discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. It's unanimous. We're continuing this. Thank you.